In a three-way. Why not let others see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come?
What the?
That's Vince, nigga.
Wait. What? Wait,
Nigga,
rewind that. Rewind that.
Joe
What?
Budden
Like, wait,
is
wait,
a fucking great narrator.
wait,
Hey, yo, we on the spot.
wait,
We live.
wait.
It's fucking
Wait.
Sunday.
It's going to be so bad that you demand to be fucked twice a day.
What's up to everybody? What's up, everybody? Podcast.
In a three-way.
We in the building.
Wait.
Why not let others see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come?
What?
They'll go out of their minds. That's grooming.
What?
Find you more friends and we'll tie you up so you're helpless.
Yo,
Them to have their way.
I can't make this shit up.
They want. Who can make you scream the
Vince McMahon, you a nasty.
line them up and have them squirt in your mouth
Yo,
over your tits and ass?
I can't make this shit up.
You'll be covered.
This sounds like a Gilly text.
You stupid. That's not a Gilly text.
This sounds too much like a Gilly text. That's just some shit I would not be surprised you would send to some bitch. I swear to God. I swear on my
Why
breath.
would I tell a bitch that I want to see her get cocked down?
I don't know.
That's nasty.
You might want to be a cuck for a day. I don't know.
No, I'm not a cock, not even close. I want to see black dick all over your face and jizz on your fucking. What? Vince, you a nasty nigga.
Dicks in all three holes at the same time. Yo, white guys love seeing big black dick in action. And puff. Yo. All right.
I don't need an intro clip this time.
No intro clip today.
Way up your ass. As far as they will go, but even farther. Farther than they'll go. And the thickest cock goes down your throat, so it makes you gag and convulse as those big black cocks pound away and feel from
My nigga, that's the thumbnail for this episode. I just got it. I screenshotted it. That's my thumbnail for this episode.
It's made you come non-stop.
Yo, Joe, you need another job, my nigga.
Constant orgasm, and just before you pass out, those big black cocks squirt their loads of cum inside you. As you lay on your stomach, the cum is coming out of all of your holes. I'll turn
Yo.
you over and jack off all over you.
Freakiest white guy ever. This some white people shit. For real.
Yo,
Then he went to a function.
You white people behind closed doors, y'all be doing shit like this. This is like everyday thing for most like white dudes, especially like a college or like business niggas, like those real rich business niggas. They be doing shit like this. This is normal to them.
yeah, nah, they ain't got nothing else to do though. They got all that money.
She was fucking beautiful. Look at that.
Get that. I paused to count out loud how many guys there were. 12. I then said, okay, there's 12 of you, and she would love to fuck each and every one of you at the same time.
Yeah, not even one by one at the same time. That's a Mandingo party, right? That's a Mandingo, right? That's a Mandingo party.
That's a bukake, nigga.
Bukaki. Oh yeah, Bukaki. For men's Mandingo, women's Bukaki, right?
I mean, even if it, nigga, if you got 6 black dudes with big cocks in the room, that's a mandingo party.
She wants one deep in her ass,
Oh.
one way down in her throat, and one in her pussy. And you can pound her and keep on pounding until you pop a load. She
I feel bad for that girl.
to say no.
Dan Janelle.
Difficult to say anything with a huge cock down her throat. Yeah, that nigga's a writer. They laughed.
That nigga's a writer.
I then said, listen, no laugh.
This is beyond porn.
Listen, no matter what, just pound away until you squirt. Baby, these guys were happy.
Just pound away.
I used to find
I
used to find-
That's like fucking. Wow.
I used to find my parents' porn collection, but it
too.
wasn't at first it wasn't movies though. You know what it was that I would find? I used to find dirty books. You heard?
Yeah.
I used to find dirty books like books this thick, like this thick, and the dialogue in them. The dialogue in them.
The novel books.
They weren't. They had pictures in them too. They had pictures of women naked or being fucked, but they were. Now, 2 things are gonna be effed up about what I'm gonna say. The first off, Just the thought of my mom reading a dirty book while she gets pounded by my stepfather is fucking weird. What are you doing reading while you're getting pounded? Where does this freaky shit come in that you get a book? Yeah, where is the book? Because I'm reading the book as a 12, 13-year-old kid.
That guy's not.
My nigga, what Joe Budden just said,
Everything you just heard.
quoting Vince McMahon's text messages.
You know, the legendary WWE, WCW, WWF,
Like,
Ed McMahon's son.
that was dirtier than any novel I ever read from my parents that I found. And they were dirty. I didn't know what a cunt was. I learned what a cunt was through reading it. And then I still...
I learned fancy words like fellatio and cunnilingus.
Like, I didn't know fellatio until I was like 25. This Indian dude was like, your girlfriend give you fellatio? And I'm like, what the fuck is fellatio, nigga? No, she don't put her finger in my butthole. And he's like, no. Oh, so then you don't do cunnilingus then? I'm like, cunnilingus? What the fuck is fellatio and cunnilingus? What are these languages? You know what I mean? Like, and then I get put on, nigga, fellatio is a blowjob. Oh, like, why you just say blowjob? Like, supposed to be all sophisticated with my dick in your mouth and slobber all over your face?
Yes.
Blowjob, nigga.
Yes.
Fellatio. Honey, come over here so I can give you some cunnilingus. You know what cunnilingus is, right?
I don't cunnilingus.
I didn't know that shit neither.
I was like, oh, there's a fan. It's like, I guess you want to be a Mac Smooth. Like, I want to give you that amazing, delicious cunnilingus.
Or if you think that she's just real stupid and you think you're hitting her with these big words, and then when you tell her what they mean, you're like, I gotta. You know what I mean? Like, when you tell a bitch, I want to give you cunnilingus later, and she's like, oh my God, what is that? And then dumb
You'll
bitch
find
don't
out.
Google the word, but she sits there all day waiting. What is he gonna give me? What is cunnilingus? What is cunnilingus? What is cunnilingus? She's thinking it's like massage therapy or something like that. You know what I mean? And you over here trying to eat her pussy.
I mean, technically it is.
Yo, Vince. Damn, bro. What a tangled web we weave.
He's a legend, man. That's what's,
Do you think
my childhood is the wrestling.
do you
The
think
Attitude Era is my favorite.
do you think our legends are just naturally tainted at heart, and that's what it takes for them to become legends?
I mean, he showed his evil in the front, though. It's not like he was hiding it.
Yeah, but this is like I don't get it. It's like Vince McMahon is the P. Diddy of the wrestling world, and P. Diddy is the Vince McMahon of the music industry. Like, yo, it's seriously. Think about it. They're both legends. They both have upstanding careers. They both kind of come
See?
from the
They changed the hip hop entertainment.
and
They changed entertainment.
entertainment in general. They
Yeah.
changed, but they both also come from demanding fathers. Diddy's father was a fucking Harlem hustler. Vince McMahon had the business and promotion before Vince came and innovated it and expanded it where it wasn't allowed to cross borders. If you had a Florida promotion, I had a New York promotion, we wouldn't disrespect each other and step on each other's toes. Vince came through and Vince was like, nah, my nigga, I'm going to throw a fucking event in your city. And you're not going to do nothing about it because your fighters are going to get paid for fighting over here. And that's what he did. He accumulated the roster by performing in people's places, and he allowed wrestlers, average Joes, to be seen on a national scale. You know, on a national scale, going to countries like Japan, hosting wrestling. You guys know that wrestling is fake violence, right? Like, the physical action.
It's not to say that you will never get hurt.
The physical action is real. They throwing
Yeah,
each other.
they're
They
really
going off the
throwing each
top
other.
belt.
They're jumping.
But let's call a spade a spade.
But in
It's all the acting and all the
there's a lot of there's theater. to
Yeah.
What they do. There's a lot of theatrics.
yeah. And Vince is the puppet master. Bro, you can't take away from his career, but you can't take away that he killed people. He allowed people to take steroids, which, hey, at the end of the day, I don't think any government should tell us what we can and cannot do with our bodies. So people taking steroids should have been allowed in wrestling. Now, at the rate they were taking them, killing themselves, going roid rate
There should
crazy,
be a limit.
there should be a limit. But that's like anything. If you put wellness houses,
It's like with alcohol.
yeah.
It's like, remember, there was a whole prohibition on alcohol in the 30s.
Absolutely.
But why is you're banned from marijuana?
Absolutely. Well, you know why they
kills you.
you know why they did
Alcohol
marijuana though?
Oh yeah, war on drugs. Richard Nixon, get rid of the blacks.
Yeah.
Let all the white people do cocaine.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
kill all the black people for crack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The white. Honestly, they black. You know what? You know what it was? I think it's the movie The 13th. I believe they played this. Oh no, it was the first black and white movie played in the White House,
Was it
and
a racist thing?
and it was a racist movie.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow. All right, yeah. So it
It
was
was
a.
a Ku Klux Klan like thing.
Well, no, it was a movie about how white women, how black men take their white women, how black men take their white women, and they had blackface all up in the movie. They had blackface all up in the movie, all about how white men, and then
Oh, it's called. I think it's called Sons of the South.
Sons of the South.
Wait, I think
Look it
that's
up.
what the Woodrow Wilson was watching.
But what also they did with marijuana? You know what they used to say? White girls smoke marijuana and want to fuck black guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with America,
Oh,
yo?
sorry, Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. Yo, what a horrible fucking documentary. What a horrible documentary to depict. You know what sucks? It's that we're so censored right now that none of these movies can be remade. They've been disrespecting the black race, African American race,
It says right here about it.
since the jump. And now, why won't they let us recreate some of these atrocities that were done to people? You know what I mean? Why don't we create some of this realism and some honesty that our presidencies are all fucking, it's a sham. That our history is a shit. Why don't all this stuff get recorded? Like, you know how they say you can't remake certain movies now? You know, you can't remake a movie about simple people. You know, people that are like a Gilbert Grape. Like those movies are hard to make now. You know, like Tropic Thunder. That's a movie that's hard to, because it got blackface and it's a little bit racy for people. And
Robert Downey Jr.
but my point is that there's been movies already made about how they want us to discriminate against a color of people. There's been movies made, portrayed, and laws in order to make discrimination in our hearts. Hey, it's already been there. Why can't we recreate these movies where we show and expose some of these white people's antics and what they really do? And I know there's documentaries and all that. No, let's do real movies.
Mainstream movie.
Yeah, let's do a fucking mainstream movie.
And promote it like Barbie.
And promote it like Barbie. How evil a Joe Biden is by saying you're not black if you don't vote for me. That shit sounds bananas to me. That shit sounds bananas that these people even count the racial votes. Yeah, we got this many blacks, this many whites, and this many Hispanics vote for XYZ. That's crazy. You guys are already creating the exact thing that separates us just from jump by telling us, oh, because now I feel like if I'm Spanish and 70% of my Spanish people voted for that nigga, I should vote for that nigga. That's why they do those statistics, to fucking mentally fuck with your group of people. Like, you got to be grouped because of your skin color. Why don't you make those movies? And don't call it like the zeitgeist. You know what I mean? Because they put these fucking...
There is a movie called Zeitgeist.
I know, but that's my point, that they put these left movies out that is a little bit too much for people sometimes. It's too much for people to understand that we have an overabundance of corn. That's why we feed it to our cows, and it's not so healthy for the cows, but we eat the cows, and that makes the meat. It's too much for people to understand that they won't allow us to use different fuels and fossil fuels because they can actually be cheaper and less expensive and save us money, but the government makes money on oil. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? For people to bear those things down, because if you talk about that, you got a tinfoil hat. You talk about conspiracy nowadays, half of the people believe it, and then the other half of the people are like, dogs. You crazy, man. You crazy. And you know what? It makes you feel like you're crazy. Because who am I to talk about things that happened in the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, Africa, slavery, Portugal? Who am I to talk you just went down the rabbit hole with the presidents.
Yep.
Who are we to say if any of this happened? Because if it was written in a book, they say to believe it halfway. There's no way to really see it. And now pictures can be modified and transformed to the point where you have two pictures. And look at the shit with Lee Harvey Oswald. Not Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald,
John
right?
Kennedy?
Yeah, John F. Kennedy. Where they have the picture with him and the gun. And then they have experts analyze the picture and they're like, that's not a real picture. Because they're trying to say that was his gun. That's not a real picture. That's not a real. That picture was put together. You have experts that say that. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't believe anything in
How do you
pictures.
know?
We can't believe anything we read. Like we what can you believe now? What can you genuine believe about our history? And that's why they're allowed to fuck with us and lie to us and easily. You change the name on something, the history changes of it. Right now there's a museum. I was reading there's a museum that it's like from the 1700s. They don't know how I got there. But people haven't been allowed in it for like 65 years. Now that they did the repairs in it, they took money from the government to do repairs that nobody saw get done. Like, what is, yo, son, something gonna blow up?
No,
Oh,
that's the
nigga,
that's the boiler or the
that
fridge.
shit sounded like the Cold War was about to start. Niggas, Gil and Rich talking conspiracy shit. We got him.
Drop it.
What you think about all the shit going up in hip hop right now with all the beef
It's
and all the
great.
fighting?
I love it.
You really do?
Yeah, it makes
Are
it
you-
exciting.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, it makes it exciting. Like it gets boring. Like I want. I'm glad nobody's trying to play the whole kumbaya. Like if you really hate him, let them know you hate him.
So you think Future and Drake should just start being honest with each other?
You think they hate each other?
I think them niggas hate each other.
They got a whole album together.
I think they hate on each other, B. I think they
Most rappers do. That's what rappers do. Hate on each other for no reason. They can't just stay in their own pockets and make their own money. Like, no, he got it. Why is he better than me? Why is his album going #1? Why is his single doing well?
Because your shit whack, nigga. Cause right now it's his season, nigga. And so, and you know what? You know what we gotta realize too as rappers? We really gotta realize too. This is gonna sound crazy. But our talents aren't extraordinary. As extraordinary as some people assume them. Niggas think cause they just rap. Or they got millions of views on a song.
That they're lit.
Yo, that's, you know what hip hop is? Hip hop is not like any other genre of music, Rich. That shit don't, like, we don't just sit there with a guitar and sing. We can't just like, and yell into the mic and be a rock star. No. We literally are talking. We're talking to a certain stilo, a style. Hip hop is where you get paid for your style. You get recognition for your style. Yes, rapping dope is for the people that are hardcore. The hardcore is like yo, that nigga dope, right? He got bars. Hip hop took the word what a bar was. A bar is four beats in a note. That's a bar. 4 beats in a note is a bar. Hip hop took that and we made the words that we speak get reference to a bar. Yo, his bars are crazy. Nobody says that about a guitarist. Yo, his bars are crazy. You know what I'm saying? They say his symphony's crazy, his harmonizing's crazy, his chord is crazy, but the word bar, hip-hop took. And that's what hip-hop is. We're a dilute of style, clothing, talk, walk, look. You know what I'm saying? So for niggas to get fucking booty hurt over the next nigga having a better style than you got some nerve. Hip hop is like a permission place to be let into because you're just dope enough that you can have a following of people that want to look like you, be like you, have something for you. You do something for them.
Oh, inspire someone.
Inspire someone. Yo, hip hop, that right there, that's a little place that you can get into. But once you're in there, nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, because all these niggas, we're all doing the same thing. Seeing who could talk it the best, walk it the best, dress it the best, have the best chain, the best bitches. We're all doing the same thing. Because this is the formula for hip-hop. So don't be hating on another nigga because he got Karuchi. You see that shit with Chris Brown and this nigga sitting next to each other?
When?
The Chris Brown and one of the Migos members, maybe Quavo? I think it was Quavo. Who's married to Cardi? Offset, right?
Offset.
So it was Quavo. So Quavo and Chris got beef over Karuchi. Them niggas were sitting next to each other at like a fashion show and shit. And the caption when they asked Chris, he was like, I ain't gonna fuck up my bag for no herb, nigga. It's still up. I'll sit right next to you. We got beef. It's still up. But I'm not gonna fuck up my bag for a herb, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, beefing over bitches, I can't even get that. Like, do you see what Vince McMahon just made this hoe do? She was getting a check. If you listen further to the text messages, she's complicit. She's complicit. She's sitting there and she said, "Oh, I need a day of recovery, or that'll be fine, or that'll be." It was supposed to be an open close case signed with an NDA because he was supposed to pay $3 million for her to shut the fuck up. He paid one and then stopped answering her, so she blew him up. But right there, she was like, "Fine, fine. I sucked all these cocks. I got my back blown out, jizz out coming out my ears, my toes." She wasn't complaining. She just wanted to get paid. That's a real soldier. That's hip hop. That's a business agreement right there. Don't think it's such a big deal just because the chick that you saw with me giving me sloppy top for a week is doing him now. It's not a big deal. This is the world of entertainment. People gotta pick these veils. We're average Joes, and that's why it looks weird when niggas be having fucking polyamorous relationships. You like that shit, right? I'm pulling it out. Yo, and it looks weird to people when you could be with multiple people. It looks weird to people because they're average. They're average and they think on an average scale. Woman, girlfriend, wife, kid, marriage, house here. It's an average scale. Consent is everything. If you can get somebody, a group of people, there are people out there that are just freaks. Just freaks by nature. Cat Williams just talked about it. Fucking, hey, they're there. P. Diddy. We just see what happened with P. Diddy and Cassie. Here, shut the fuck up, money. Here's 30 mil. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Don't say what I did to you, please. We see it like blind as day. These freaky people are out there. There's nothing wrong with being freaky. You know what I mean? Don't judge them for being freaky. You judge them when they do nasty shit. Like taking advantage of somebody, not obtaining consent from somebody, putting people in awkward positions like, yo, can't stand that shit. I read some shit the other day that this dude was in a sauna naked. When you're in a sauna, the proper etiquette is to have a towel over your private, unless the people in there, you ask them if it's okay to have your dick out. So these people came in and the people were like, yo, homie. And the guy sitting there, my nigga, the story read he had a fucking 12-inch pecker and he just sitting there naked in the sauna, letting that while people come in. And they're like, yo, homie, put that shit away. He didn't know them people were like Russian mob or something. And they boom backed him out of that fucking sauna real quick. You can't just do nasty shit. You gotta ask people. You know what I mean? And then you got the other tangent though. You know, are freaks created or freaks made? Are freaks born? Are you born a freak? Or were you created a freak because you were molested when you were younger, because you were put onto porn when you were younger, because you know what I mean, like or you were just put in a position where now you know you weren't into sex as a young person, but now the spouse that you're with, they want to bone you every day because they love you and you're beautiful, and now you're in a position where you break up with them and now that freakiness, now you want to bone every day. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you think sex is created, or do you think sex is nurtured, or do you think sex is something innate in us? Your sex drive. I'm asking you. Do you think that's something created, nurtured, or innate?
It can be it can be all those things. It can't just be like one specific thing. I feel like it's human nature for us to like for us to have sex.
Yes.
We have to have sex. That's how this is survival, the growth of the population, everything. How we choose to get our sex, like where we get our sex from who or where, or whatever thing that can possibly be born from somewhere. Like you could have like seen something or like saw something that just like go oh like oh my god, like that was so hot. Like I need to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what Ash did to me.
Wait, what?
That's what Ash did to me. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know when. I don't know. Yo, mic check. Give me a mic check.
Mike?
Yeah. I don't know when it was. Like I said, like when I was younger, I ordered, like from 5 to 6, I ordered like a lot of porn. Like $500-$600 worth of porn with the little pay-per-view button. And then as I gotten older, it persisted. Like, I used to be in the Bronx with my father, that illegal cable box, channel like 63. In the middle of the night while I'm on the couch watching fucking porn, the porn, seeing it to see it went away. as I got older. Like just seeing it to see it, because I didn't see it to jerk off half the time. I just see it to put it on like it was a soap opera. Like I'm watching some anime or Dragon Ball Z. Like, oh
Like,
shit,
oh wait,
what's this
I
about?
love this part.
I loved it. Yeah, like
Interesting.
like,
The dialogue is so depth.
I'm over here looking to give the bitch a Grammy for the acting and shit. Like, like yo, but you know, like this is my point. Like, and then as I got older, I started watching Sex with a Purpose. I want to see that fat ass. I want to see a nice round ass. And there's something about chocolate ass that's been getting me lately. Like, so I've been watching, when I watch porn lately, I'll see, like, you know, when you scroll down the porn feed and there's little boxes and you can pick which one you want to watch. And if you put a white ass and you put a chocolate ass next to each other and they both bubbles, I've been picking chocolate lately. But my point is that I know where I'm going. I know exactly what I'm going for now. There's no scrolling to find out what I want new. I know what I like. A pretty face and a fat ass. You put them together, I'm made. Because that's a porn world. It's not a real world. You know what I mean? In actuality, loving somebody for their physical attributes is like you're setting yourself up for failure. We all get old. We all get old. Things happen. Like, yo, I find people, somebody told me the other day, like, we were having a conversation, and if his partner was severely hurt, like, would you stay with them? If your bitch got burned, if your bitch became an amputee, if your wife, would you stay with them? You know what I mean? Like, I asked my man's, and my man's like, ooh, it depends what hurts. He said that, yeah, and he brought up a valid point. He said, if we have a relationship where we're used to going out, we're used to traveling the world, we have a relationship where we're active in our relationship, and now that shit's been taken away from us, what kind of life are we living together no matter how much I love you? And I'm like, damn, that's fact, but that's cold, nigga. The bitch just lost her arms and her legs, and a year later, you're like, honey, I gotta get a divorce.
I was cool with this one arm, one leg shit for a while, but
It's not working with me.
I need a good chick with 2 arms and 2 legs. Maybe 3 arms. I don't care. I just need more than 1 arm.
You tell her, yo, baby, listen, and it's not even about sex. I think this shit's pretty cool that you do that thing with. Yo.
Do half a cartwheel.
Oh my God, you cartwheel your nubs, bitch.
Ow. You always fall on your face there.
Not if they're balanced nubs. Not you make them
Balance nubs.
Maybe they put caps on them. You put caps on them, so when you fucking cartwheeling, you could just keep.
What if the nub is? What if your hand's like real small? Like you burn and you got it's like right here.
You doing bow-legged cartwheels. All right, so what happened with Ack and Whack?
Damn, I needed that.
Yo, his yawning habit is something he can't control.
I can't control it. You've known this for what?
But what do you think about Ack and Whack? Do you think that Ack is mad that Whack got all this dirt on him or talk shit so well?
I mean, it was a dick pic sent by his ex to a group chat, was it? To Adam and I think Vlad too.
And maybe maybe Troy Ave too, I think.
Yeah, I think even Troy Ave, yeah.
So why you getting mad at Whack for doing his job?
Because he kind of like
violated him.
Yeah, he violated him.
He's doing his job, nigga. If you get son, this is the era of exposure. If you have skeletons in the closet, if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, messing with somebody you shouldn't mess with, not only is karma gonna get you, but the skeletons in the closet will come get you as well. How can Ack be mad when the person that critiques everything gets critiqued? He critiques everything about everybody. How's he gonna get mad that Wax critiquing your baby Johnson? It's okay, my nigga. Like, you know what they say? I mean, it's the motion in the ocean.
I guess.
And he looked like a whale. He got a lot of motion. Or a lot of ocean. One of the two.
He got more ocean than motion.
I you know what I see for his career, my nigga? Whackademics. I honestly see it going down. I feel like he won't be able to pick himself up like Budden did after Maul and Rory left, or after he left Complex, or after the falling out with Slaughterhouse, or after all these moments that like Ho Budden will fall out. You know, he just levels up. I don't think Ack could do that. Ack has been in the same lane doing the same thing for so long that if this gets taken away from him, I don't think Ack will know how to do anything else. Adam 22 got lucky. He sells his wife. You know what I'm saying? He whores out his wife. And hey, like I said, if that's the way you want to get paid and what you want to get famous and what your legacy is going to be. You know, at the end of the day, I think that's what a lot of people don't consider about themselves in this entertainment industry. Your legacy. Think about it. R. Kelly will now be known forever as a pedophile. But he gave us great music. Michael Jackson is somewhat known as a pedophile. Gave us great music. Like, what's your legacy? Prince, what now? Now he's a fucking alcohol, a pill popping Valium fentanyl taker, traveling to different Walgreens trying to get. Now he's a crackhead. Now Prince is a crackhead. What's your legacy? These people don't get it. It's not only like what you do in the moment that makes you hot. It's how you want people to remember you by. Because right now, if Diddy dies, I'm just going to remember he was a fucking sex trafficking. Right now, Michael Jackson's dead, and Macaulay Culkin still don't look normal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he just got on the Walk of Fame. Come on. He got on the Walk of Fame. Give him a break.
Yo, my nigga, you nasty niggas.
He was young, all right? He was in Home Alone.
Yo, but it's my point. What's your legacy? What's your legacy? What you going to leave behind that people will look back and look at you for? And I get it, it's not always going to be pretty. I got a very fucked up background of fucked up things I've did to people. But the only way to correct that is by leaving something behind that over trumps that. I don't know, man. Taking advantage of people can never be under you making great music. I make great music, but I rape 30 bitches. That's why if you listen to some of them 70s and 80s songs, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. If being right means being without ya. If you listen to some of these lyrics, these nasty niggas was grooming 15, 16, 17 years old. Saying, I know it's wrong, we shouldn't be doing this, but that pussy is good. Nasty niggas, B.
That 70s and 80s music, yeah, it was crazy, especially R&B.
What's her name, Miss Pat? You know Miss Pat? The comedian?
I believe so.
Black lady, Miss Pat?
I believe so.
Her first boyfriend was like, I think like 10 years older than her. Got with her when she was like 13. And he said it, and he said, listen, I'm sorry for the thing. He apologized to her for the what he put her through. Because she was a 13-year-old girl. And this man controlled everything about her life. And he said, it's like, you didn't have the body of a 13-year-old. That's what niggas look at. That's what a nigga to look at. Like, I got an ex-girlfriend now. Her father and her mother are like 13 years apart. Her father and her mother are like 13 years apart or 10 years apart. The father got with her when she was like 15. So that means he was 25. Dicking down a 15-year... Whatever. Dicking down a 15-year-old, though. And, yo, he was... ruthless. Because she was pretty and bad. So, when she be walking with the... If she used to pick her head up, fuck you looking at? That's how you can look over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, we come from... That's why I say, though, people don't get, in my opinion, you know, they say you only live once and you got to live it now and for every day. And you got to live your life to how you want to live it. Nigga, you know how many people you affect when you live your life, how you just want to live it and shit? Yes, there's some people that can get away with that murder, that bullshit. But there's other people that need structure in their life, genuinely, before they fucking fall into a pit or a fucking whorehouse and be stuck forever because they didn't have structure. Like, that's what I get afraid of. All this be free and live free and be free. No, motherfucker. We need some laws. Nigga, you can't just walk around being free. You can't.
Freedom isn't free.
It shouldn't be, though. It shouldn't be at the expense of somebody else's life. I want to be free, walk around, titties, dick out, but now this kid is affected by it. I want to say derogatory stuff. Like, sometimes, yo, I don't know if these influencers, yo, that word influencer bugs me out, too. Because it's like, all right, so all you need to have is a group of people that look at what you do, want to be similar to you. And since you're an influence to them, you are now an influencer to the rest of the world. The logic just don't make sense. That's not a real job, homie. An influencer is a David Goggins, Jocko Willinks. An influencer, a fucking Gary V,
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. An influencer is a Joe Rogan. Like these niggas, like what's his name? I'm coming out all y'all niggas now. I need to stop. Fucking Kaya Sinet.
Okay, it's in that.
That what the fuck do you do, nigga? You sit there and react. You're not I'm not hating on it. Get your money, my nigga. I love it. Get your money. I never watch you. Get your money though. But as far as I know, all you do is go on live and sit there and react to shit. There's no if you can get paid off of that, shit. That's a court gesture. Good shit. But at the same time, I look at it and I'm like, nigga, stop lying though. What influence are you doing? What influence are you giving to the next generation for the next 10, 15 years? Knowledge that these people can use in their everyday life when they're raising their children, buying their house, buying their homes, when they're obtaining some type. What did they take from your show that they watched you for fucking 10, 15 years? What did you influence exactly in their life? That's what I mean by influence. When niggas just sit on a chair and talk shit, you're not moving the fucking world. Moving the world is actually creating action, like doing it with action. I be sitting here and look at it. That's why, like, I'll put Twitch on, and I'll go. I'm a dickhead. I go to just chatting, and it's not because of my algorithm, but the first ones that do pop up be like fucking bitches, and so I click on it. I brought this to Seth's attention. I was like, yo, look at this shit. He's like, my nigga, I'm not looking at porn. I'm like, nigga, I'm not looking at porn. Look at this shit. This bitch got she got kitty cat fucking things on. She's dressed prerogatively, like boobs everywhere. She's on Twitch, and there's like 5,000 people watching her. Nigga, Twitch, most people under 30 be on Twitch. Besides like the over 30 gamers. Over 30 gamers, I get it kind of. But under 30 watching Twitch, those are kids with a lot of time on their hands at home. Watching this older woman fucking like this.
Showing the world.
Licking a lollipop. You guys want me to do it like this? You see the
thank you for the sub.
You see the chick that act like NPRs? What are they called?
NPC.
NPCs?
Yeah.
And they talk like this.
Yeah.
And they go like, yo, they're getting paid. They're getting paid. Those are little kids though. And they're not getting paid just because they're there. They're getting paid because they're dressing like this. There's little kids in his fucking basement room, whacking off, looking at her because he can't get it any other way. And this is what, gaming, a chick? Oh, this is his fantasy. You know, that's why I say, like, I don't think that we can stop what is, like, right blatantly in front of us.
No.
But you influencers that have power to really create influence, start doing it. You're not making to make the next person want to sit down and talk about other people's lives. You didn't really create anybody that was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you haven't.
You want to create the next person that'll sit down and talk about other people's lives the way you do. That's really gonna move us forward. That's really gonna move the evolutionary totem pole a lot further for us in the next 15 years, 10 years. That's why AI is gonna weed everybody out, my nigga. AI is gonna weed out.
It's right now, but it's gonna only evolve and get stronger.
I'd be on Chat GPT like a fiend, bro. AI is gonna wipe everybody out. There's not gonna be nothing left. What do you think about Megan and Nicki?
Great segue, by the way.
Segue king, nigga.
I think it's needed for hip hop. We need more beef. I want people to go at each other.
Verbally.
Like, keep it on record. It don't have to be like, going on live, talking about, like, on Go Dead Mama type shit. Say it on record. Say it on wax. Why you guys say it on live? That was, like, the issue that I kind of had with this whole beat. Because, okay, Megan dropped the song Hits. Just going at
Just let the music speak for itself?
Let the music speak. You notice this whole time, Megan's not responding to anything after, like, what Nicki's doing.
Because she's letting the music speak.
She's letting the music speak. And all Nicki's doing is just sending all the traction to her. Like, giving her all the exposure.
I mean...
And it's only giving confirmation of how pretty much everybody views Nicki Minaj.
How do they view her?
very heartless. Don't give a fuck. Like very anti against the industry. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. Why you bringing up my
That's
husband?
that. That's
Why
that
you-
Jamaica Queen shit. Shout out to fucking 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Queens Flip, all my Jamaican Queens niggas. You know what I'm saying? We get down like that. And you know what? I'm on Nicki's side. Fuck that shit, bitch. I came. You gotta remember something. I came. I came after fucking Lil Kim. It was Lil Kim, and then me. I came. The industry was silent. It was Kim. Nobody came out. Foxy couldn't deal with Kim. Nobody could deal with it. The Brat tried. Missy Elliott's in her own little pop lane. But when it comes to this rapidy rap shit, this rapidy rap attitude shit, mine. I thought meal. I did it. So when it comes to Nicki, I'm not gonna argue it. This is my space. I'm the bar queen. I'm the rapper. I did this before you. Who's badder? Who you think's prettier?
I like Megan more.
You like Megan more?
Yeah,
Megan looks like more your type.
yeah, nice and tall.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's like 5'10".
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Jennifer. I had an ex-girlfriend like 1 year, and she bought me a King magazine with
You
Nicki
freak.
on it. And after a day, some of those pages wouldn't open up no more. They were kind of sticky. I tore that Nicki Minaj. I tore that magazine up, bitch. Yo, she's so bad.
And this is not to say Nicki's not attractive either. I just prefer.
No, you
Megan.
prefer. You would prefer Meg.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably prefer Nicki, 5'10". I mean, that's a stallion right there, though. But Meg look like she disrespect you. You don't fuck her right. Like if you come too quick, she'll turn around, shit on you. She's fucking.
Is that what she did with Party?
Get your little dick ass thinking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ah.
Do that at the end. Ah. You think she did that with Party when she was dating?
Party next door.
Yeah, Party's like 6'5".
Didn't Party? Who came out with a song dissing her back?
Party's in 5'10".
Oh, it was Party, right? She cheated on Party supposedly, right?
Yep. And she's like, you got me around dudes like defending you that you slept with. Yeah.
See, I don't know. I see.
That's why Nicki was like, what play that Party track.
I've only heard.
He already exposed you.
I heard from Fenty. I think his name was Fenty or Fendi.
Fendi.
Fendi was
Big
Nicki
Fendi.
Minaj first manager.
Yeah, before.
I know they had a bad falling out. Nicki Minaj came up, Young Money.
But then they made amends not too long ago.
Meg has had more problems with people in this industry than Nicki has, in my opinion. Like between the law stuff. But then again, look at Nicki's dumbass. You know, if we call a spade, and don't whoever her man is, I don't know your name. Don't come at me though.
Big Zoo.
But you got, you go from, you're an industry woman.
Kevin Petty. I think?
So that should, you know what? That should show everything you need to see about Nicki. Instead of being an industry woman, being around the Drakes, being around the Waynes, instead of getting somebody that is, being with somebody that is like more her level, as far as like, everybody loves Nicki Minaj. Like everybody loves her. You know what I'm saying? Like for the people that do, ain't nobody love her, man. You should get with somebody that makes you be. And if hey, I'm just saying, be who you want to be with. But in the eyes of the public, when you're a public figure, it just adds on to her what you said about her. She don't give a fuck. Like I'm not gonna get with an industry nigga because he got money and because I'm famous for XYZ. I'm gonna get with a hood nigga because that makes me feel better, comforted. I'm gonna get with a nigga that waits for Offset after a fucking an award show outside to try to beat him up. I'm gonna get with a nigga like that'll jeopardize my career. That'll jeopardize my. We got a son, but I'm be with because you know why? That's what makes me happy. That's why I say can't take shit away from Nicki because she gonna shit on Meg. She gonna shit on whoever. This is what I'm gonna do, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Because if I be honest with you, I don't think Meg got anything for Nicki bar wise. I think Nicki will bar her up. I think Nicki will bar her up.
Yeah.
I think Nicki fell back from the bar ship after boom 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 baby,
Super
super bass. Once the starships and the super basses and Nicki started dumbing down, but if you hear the "If I Could Have My Moment for Life," that shit's hard. Bow, bow, bow to you. That shit, she barring them up in that shit. So it's like I know Nicki could bar. Meg always bars, but she's always at that same bar. She's always rapping at like one bar.
Yep.
She don't push it. She don't push it. She don't try different flows out. She don't.
That's what we're gonna do now. Every time you say that, you're gonna go
But that's what she does. She hasn't showed the dynamic, the range, and when she's attempted to, it hasn't hit. That song that she did with the recently one with the video and the what?
Yes.
No, before his, the one that she dissed Party, where the whole party thing started
Oh, I forgot.
with the rock and roll theme.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's not hitting. You may get millions of views on YouTube and shit like that, but look, nobody's talking about it now. It's gone. They're talking about the next thing, Hiss. My point is that you look at Nicki's fucking catalog, you could talk about her music. I don't think Meg got a strong enough catalog just yet to deal with a person like Nicki, especially when you did a song with her. You needed her. Who else would have been on Hot Girl Summer? You needed her to play her part for you in that role. So now you're gonna go against the person that you needed? It just looks corny. Like I said, it don't look like she got anything for her. My bad, G. Not gonna be able to see. Everybody's canceling. All right, no problem. I got one more guy left.
It sounds like he's hoping for him to cancel.
It's not that I'm hoping for it. It's
One more guy left. One more guy.
You know what it is? Is that I like. I'm corny. I like when we got something to do tomorrow and you hit me up the night before, like, yo, you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah,
I like
excited.
that. I'm corny. Like I like that.
I did that yesterday. I was in the studio with my girl. I was like talking to her back when she's like, I'm so excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to record. I'm like, me too. I can't wait for you to record. And then you get there,
Go ahead, tap into that whole experience, having Shorty record. Is this the first time you ever recorded with your girl? Is this the first girl you ever saw, like, that you're in a relationship with, show musical talents? Yeah. How was she in the studio? Like, break that whole scenario down. I think that's pretty dope.
All right. Not to go on a super long tangent, but, yeah, we went in the morning, and I picked her up in Brooklyn. Actually, went with cause to go get her, and we drove from Brooklyn to Yonkers.
Okay.
We get there. It's already like around a little before 12. It's like almost 12. A little after 12, actually. We get there. She gets the vibes of the studio, and then we put her song on, and she's like, like playing it out. Like, all right, before we get in the booth, like, just rehearse yourself. She goes in the booth. She was saying, like, she had them in the studio since like 10 years. So she, I was like, I started like rapping like 10 years ago, like being in the booth. So she gets there,
So she's recorded before?
But yeah, like a decade ago.
Yeah, but she's recorded before.
She was young, but she was trying to get like back her motion again, I guess.
Yeah.
Everything, and
you can't just fucking jump into the booth and think you're gonna be fucking
it took like
Celine Dion after fucking 10 years.
Yeah. So it took like a couple tries because it was like nerves. You could like hear it. Like
no drinking, no smoking.
But she had a Presidente. That was about it.
You gotta hit that bitch with a fucking shot or something. Like, yo, take a shot of this to go fucking continue.
So, eventually, she got it right. She started hitting in the notes and,
Did you get turned on watching her sing?
Yes. And I waited till Carlos went to go outside of the bathroom.
What you did?
I don't know. We made out a little bit. I enjoyed
I
know Carlos P's quick. So
he was horny.
I was a little horny and shit.
Nigga.
Like, you just so fucking grand. I just like
you gotta hear Benny Butcher album. That nigga said I make my driver wait outside for 15 minutes while I hit it raw. I just should have did the call. Yo, calls. Stay in the back. Go get something to eat real quick. What you mean? I'm gonna do something in the studio.
He's like, I got you. Took the long route. I'm gonna get a smoke break too in between. But overall, it was like a great
experience.
Like heard the track. I actually played it for my family when I got home, and they loved it too. It's just like, oh, it's not bad. I'm like, it was only the first draft, so it's like
she'll gain confidence with time.
Yes, it's one of those like it's like I'm not gonna criticize or say, oh, she sucked. I highly, very encouraging, and it was freaking dope. Like she got a voice. Like it's something there that I want to like tap into for her. Like
Yeah, it's all she wants to do it.
yes,
And not only that, she only has to want to do it halfway because
yeah, because she got other things
she
too.
got other things. She's not a bad looking woman.
Mhm.
She can integrate what she does into her own theming with music now because she got you too. So you guys can collaborate on something that would help her,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, further forward her career in other areas.
Mhm.
Just having music as a leg to stand on, so to speak, is a dope thing. Like, to be able to record a song, go record, or have somebody help you, because that's just not.
No,
She wouldn't have did that on her own, probably.
no. I had me and Carl actually had to help her with some lyrics because she had like certain lyrics. Because I had to approach
She
it
wrote that.
like not all of it.
Oh, good.
Like probably 1/3 of it was like me helping, and Carl's like just throwing like a line in there or two because she had like original lyrics before, and we recommended it a certain way. She was like, "Oh, I deleted it." I'm like, "Well, you didn't have to delete it. It's good, just fix it up." And it's like, so we had to like build from there, like new lyrics for her.
Could you see yourself writing lyrics for her to sing?
Yes, I can. And it wouldn't be that hard at all because it was like now that I kind of got a glimpse of what her
Yeah,
sound is.
once you get somebody's sound,
Yep,
all you got to do is just find the beats
yep,
that'll
Matt,
harmonize
yep,
with her voice.
yep. So it's like I already
How was
got.
her confidence?
She was really, really nervous. She was very, actually very nervous. Like
Yeah.
when we first, even before we even got to the studio.
Do you remember your first feeling when you first recorded?
Oh yeah, I remember it being well officially with cause because even before that I wasn't really as nervous, but when I officially was like having my own, finding my sound still. I remember just being in the booth with cause and I sounded like this when I was on the track, like I was normal. There was like no life. Like I didn't have like no good delivery. My enunciation was bad.
What's the first beat you rapped on?
The first beat I ever rapped on was "The Whole World" by Outkast.
Oh, I got you. In the whole world.
And then
My
I hear it back now. I'm like,
trash.
this is bad.
Yeah,
The word, even the word, I still remember my.
You
the
have it?
16.
You have the song?
I gotta like look deep in my emails.
You didn't make albums back then and put them on albums?
I didn't make my first album until 2016. This is like back in 2011.
Uh,
No, 2012 actually. 2012. I still remember the 16 I rapped too, which is crazy.
That's it.
But step into the spot. People know who I am,
Talk to him.
and they give me mad love because they know that I'm a fan.
Talk to him.
And the first thing I'm doing here is hitting the bar until I'm messed up. Police are saying get in the car.
Get in the car.
Kind of tipsy, getting loose, but I'm feeling real great.
Real great.
But my homies all here, so I'm feeling real safe.
Real safe.
Started dancing with a girl, felt her peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Thought the thunderbolt that later like she's Pikachu.
Pikachu.
She takes me upstairs. It's about to go down.
Take me upstairs. It's about to go down.
I'm about to send Mary on a merry-go-round.
I'm about to say Mary on merry-go-round.
She slowly undresses, but her body is perfect.
Slowly undresses. The body is perfect.
And I'm thinking in my head, yes, totally worth it.
And I'm thinking in my head, it's totally worth it.
I turn the lights off. I turn into a demon.
Demon time.
As we're breaking the bed, the cover's filled with semen.
Semen on the face.
But as it slowly ends, I start sensing the doubt. Oh, you getting too
That
excited?
pussy so tight. It's so hard to pull out.
All right.
I fucked your verse up.
All right. And she turned and said she loved me, and I said that I'm out.
Yo, this nigga really remembers this. I don't remember my shit. I know the first song I rapped on though. It was Ready or Not, the
What year was
Fugees.
this?
Ready or Not, the Fugees. I want to say 07, 08. Or maybe.
You just don't remember where you rapped?
I don't remember. Fuck. I was like 18, 19 when I first rapped on a song with Quest. I was 18, 19 in Virginia. I don't
Oh, you were in Virginia.
I don't remember. I know it was a lot of me's, I's, and the best in there. I think I must have said the best like 5.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Like,
I'm
yo,
the best. You're the
yo,
best. We the best.
I was like,
G Khaled.
yo, B, and you know, sit. We got 5 albums, 6 albums. Wait, we got What the Game's Been Missing Part 1. What the Game's Been Missing Part 2.
You personally have 5, 6
No, the
albums?
council.
Oh.
Like we've been releasing music for
Over
that long.
over like 15
For
years.
since we started since we started together, we've been releasing albums. Like we got the council album. You got What the Game's Been Missing, What the Game's Been Missing Part 2, the Predator album, The Fifth Element. I think that's it, those 5. And then on the right side of it, you got Two Sides to the Tape. You got Tales from the Script. 2 16 Dead albums. And Last Character.
That's like
I've been on 10 albums or part of 10 albums.
So what about personal projects?
Nope.
You never had a personal project?
Nope. Even now, coming out right now is Silent Session. Silent Session is I'm on Silent Session is 15 tracks. Silent Session is 15 tracks. I'm on like 8 of them solo. I'm on the majority of them solo.
You should make a album.
I have
So that means
I have 2 projects done.
So that means, do you know what that means? In 17 years of you rapping, you never had a debut album.
Nope. And I think that's but part of me feels like that's a positive, because look at
You saw how the Prince of this.
Yeah, but look at like Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
Think how many of that album. Think how many when he got with Dre. You know what I'm saying? Think how many he sold. You know, look at 50 Cent. Even though he had Mad Mixtape, and then he had Power of the Dollar on Columbia Records. Yeah. We really could look at the Get Rich or Die Trying on Aftermath as his like first debut. So think about it. If I'm on 10 bodies of work and I haven't dropped a debut yet, if I was able to have some sponsorship or backing or get seen by the right eyes or get the opportunity, like, yo, you want to do an album with me? Yeah.
You should drop a debut album for 2024.
For 2024?
I'm
going to drop the Silent Session and let the Silent Session rock all year.
But
it's 15 tracks.
We need your debut album.
It's 15 tracks. I'm going to let it rock.
We need an authentic G out of character.
I'll be honest. I want to learn how to play an instrument, my nigga. I don't want to. Yeah, I want to. I've been trying, nigga. Shit ain't. Usican is not as easy as it seems, nigga. I use Usican. It's not that. Like, I'm trying to learn how to play electric guitar and make beats in 2024. Those are my 2, because I don't want to, and don't take this the wrong way. Hey, listen, Kanye throws me a beat, I'm on it. But personally, I'm tired of paying for these leases and all this shit with beats and fuck all that. I don't know I'm learning music theory. I'm learning how I already know notes. I used to play standing bass. I know, A, E, E, F, G, like I know my notes, but it's about turning that bass sideways and learning chords. It's a big difference, you know what I mean? And same thing with like I'm with Seth in the studio and I look at him work. I look what he's doing. Even if his way of working is a little bit inundated because he does everything off the machine, doesn't use a computer, his way of working is still common sense. The way he times everything out, the way how he cuts everything, all that shit is just, once I can learn procedure, I'll be comfortable with making myself, because I think this would be doper. A debut album where I'm on a guitar, or those are my strings I'm playing, or those are my drums, or I collaborate with another producer, like, to do. I like to come in here having something to be able to be an equivalent to what you are, besides rapping. Like, and I'm not gonna say everybody can rap. Everybody can rap, but can they rap well? Yeah. Can they have the proper flow for the?
Is it marketable rap?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I come in there like I want to know something. I don't want to be.
I had a beat made by a whole guy. Well, shout out to AJ. If you hear off my third album, Kiana's song.
Okay.
He did that whole song from scratch in his studio. It was like 2 hours, and he did the guitar. Then that nigga went to a room and just went drums. And then he did bass, switched to guitar, and mixed that all the fuck in like 2 hours. He said, "Oh, here's your beat. It's 100. It's 200. All right, I paid 200 for that beat right there. Sat with him watched him in real time make a beat from scratch. with guitars, drums, and a bass.
You niggas is different. I want to be like y'all niggas when I grow up. Like that, but that's what I would like to do though in a perfect world. What else we got on the agenda? We hit the hour mark. What else? What else we got left? What else we got left? We got. Who else we got left?
One's in February. We find your Valentine's. I don't know.
Like the sham of a holiday. Yo, why are we giving bitches a double birthday? Why are we giving bitches a double birthday? And there ain't no chick that spends more than what the dude spends on her for Valentine's Day. There ain't no chick showing up to the house with like a big heart medallion and some nice gold earrings and no. Bitch ain't coming through. I don't want roses, bitch. Get me some roses though. I want you to pay $66 for a bouquet of roses that are gonna last a week. Cause it's Valentine's Day. That's what they want us to do. They want a card, box of chocolate, the teddy bear. You want a 40-inch teddy bear. Where you gonna put this damn thing? Where you gonna put this 40-inch teddy bear? I hope the dog grabs it and comes on it and it becomes his new fuck toy. Like, niggas spend so much money on Valentine's Day, yo. I be looking at my pictures like, yo, bro. All year is Valentine's Day for y'all. Like, that's how you gotta, like, come on, bro. You either live together, you pay rent, or you go out with your chick, you go out to eat, it's Friday night, you go have a drink. What about all those days?
No.
No, it has to be on the 14th. Let's go. I want to go out to eat on Valentine's Day, honey. Why? Because it's Valentine's Day. To be in a fucking food spot, everybody coupled out? You want to be part of that mob? It'll make you feel good, bitch? Like, you gotta be there?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, yo. We'll go eat on fucking the next day. We'll eat on the 15th.
Some people do that.
Most people do that because the 14th be too crazy.
Yep. There's probably reservations.
What you
now.
got for your shorty?
I don't even know if I ain't playing nothing. I got 3 weeks. I can plan something, and she's not the type that's like materialistic.
If I throw a birthday party, you coming?
If you throw a birthday party, you throwing a birthday party?
My birthday's February 13th.
I know. I know you're throwing a party.
I think so.
All right.
Turn up.
Was it Monday or Sunday?
No, I'm throwing it on the 10th, so it'll be on a Saturday.
Okay.
Turn up.
Okay.
Turn up. We're gonna tear this shit up.
I don't know what type of terror you asking for.
You gotta bring your girl too, nigga.
What type of terror you trying to do with my girl?
I'm gonna fucking have mushrooms on the table in the living room, just like treats on Halloween. Yeah, just like everybody just walk by till they start hitting. Then we all just start looking at each other weird. I saw a thing on YouTube the other day. The nigga went to like Africa or some shit, and he ate mushrooms from like elephant poop.
Yeah, that's where mushrooms usually come from. Shit.
Bro. No, but the elephant one, he said that shit was way stronger. He said, yo, and then he went down a slew of things he was doing. He's over here bathing with the elephants. Like, yo, this nigga crazy, yo. I don't know. When I'm high like that, being around animals is exactly the opposite thing I want to be doing. I don't want to be around. I freak out. Like, I freak out. Literally, I freak out. I feel like I can hear the animal talking to me, or I know what it's thinking when I'm on mushrooms. Anybody else hear that? No, we didn't hear nothing. Gotta walk away from this bird right now.
Oh, no, even worse. This ant's fucking me up.
Ants fuck me up when I'm high. Ants fuck me up. Yo, one day I followed an ant. You ever followed an ant? No cap, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Don't judge me. I followed an ant, my nigga. I was so high. I was in the park. And you know what? It might not have been the same ant because every time you blink, I swear. But I followed that nigga
it's
for like...
It's like here and you... It's like...
Yo, for like 6 blocks, I followed that ant, B. Like, and he looked like he knew I was following because he didn't want to go back to his hole. He was just like, nah, this nigga don't know where I live.
You gotta know where I live.
Yeah, I know which hole I'm burrowing in. Any plans this week, yo? Talk to him.
This week, I got. Sorry. This week I got. Next weekend I gotta do a yo-yo gig at a kid's birthday party in Jersey.
Talk to him.
Can't wait. Shout out to my boy Justin Weber. He gives me all the hookups for these yo-yo gigs. Like, he's very in tune because this is his career. He's a yo-yo entertainer.
Shout out to you, Justin. You're the man.
Yep. I love Justin just for the fact that he's like so simplistic when he talks. Because I kind of
He's soft spoken.
he's very soft spoken. Because the way he interprets being angry, it's not how we interpret angry. Him like being angry, it's like listen, you can't do that. You can't do that again. All right. Like I understand. Like but
He's very
just make sure that next time that you understand what's going on.
Very
That's
so.
him. But like for us, angry because he'll be like, and then he'll be like, I'm sorry, I talk that way to you. I'm like, what do you mean? You didn't talk to me no way. Like it's like I feel like I was angry. I'm like, nigga, that's your interpretation of angry.
He still feels like he's fucking. Like
Like he's
saying,
nice when
yeah.
he's nice when he's angry, and it was cool. Like ever since then, and I thought I was gonna get no more gigs after that, but then he hits me like, hey, you want to do a show February? I'm like, hell yeah. So I'm like, all right, shout out to you. And then like I gave him my taxes. Definitely get some bread back. I can't wait. And next month, February is a 3-check month, so the third check will be like an extra one that I can like do whatever with. Most like
I wonder how I'm gonna do my taxes. I didn't do shit last year.
you worked, right? You got your W-2? Not yet.
I do know what I mean? I do what do you call that? What do you call that? I'm a WWE wrestler and shit. Private contract.
All right. With that being said, thank you all for watching.
Yo, you nasty niggas. Consent is everything. Remember that.
Everything. So please like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching.
Stop taking niggas booty holes.
All right. Peace, love, and goes to you all. All right. Now
Nasty
you
booty
going
hole
somewhere.
fucking eating ass niggas.